Well, I decided I wanted to be a singer when I was 10. I grew up in a little place called Palmerston North in New Zealand, and I put on one of my parents' old vinyls one day, and I heard opera by Puccini called Tosca, and the needle kind of hit the point where it starts Visitarte, a very, very famous aria where she's crying out to God for help. And of course at 10, not speaking Italian, coming from New Zealand, you can't understand the gravitas of that at all. I just knew she was really sad, singing over an orchestra by herself with her own voice, and I thought that was the most incredible thing, and it just made sense to me to do this, and it's all I've ever wanted to do.
I started singing when I was 13. I actually had an accident and I hurt my knee, and I couldn't play any winter sports at school, so I had all this spare time, and I'd always wanted to do singing, and I was singing along with Tina Turner CDs in the car when I was a boy soprano, and I'd hurt my knee, so I had all this time, and I started singing lessons at school.
I don't think I ever began. I think I came out of the womb just screaming. So, but there's a story that I was on one of the neighbours' pool boxes at the age of 3, reciting not just one of the songs from Annie, but the entire show.
I've been singing since I was about 10. In year 5 at school, I joined the school choir and started having lessons at 12, and then as a treble, and then alto and bass.
Picked up the trombone at about 10 years of age, and I was really interested in jazz music and classical music, and I actually had a plan to go to uni and study trombone until about grade 11, and I actually kind of fell into singing, and I've never turned back because it's so much fun.
My favourite opera, I have a few favourite operas. Tosca and Rigoletto would probably be my favourites, just because the baritones sort of have the chunky, good character roles in those.
It's always a hard thing to answer. I mean, you've got about 400 years of opera to kind of take one genre. It's difficult, but kind of top 3 would probably be La Traviata by Verdi, La Bohème by Puccini, and Turandot by Puccini.
My favourite opera is Boris Godunov by Mussorgsky. You know, there's something about that kind of music that just grabs you and won't let go.
I'd have to say my favourite opera is L'Orfeo by Monteverdi. It's the first opera.
I think it's very hard to choose, but I've just done a production of Peter Grimes, and it's a really fantastic opera. Not only is the music amazing, but the storyline is really easy to identify with, and very interesting and thrilling, exciting. Yeah, fantastic opera.
You have to be in it to win it. I did this when I was 17, and I was the youngest entrant. I didn't get through the first round, but it gave me an opportunity to create a study plan and do all those other things apart from just the singing.
I'd probably say be yourself, and don't change anything you're doing, because it's obviously working, and just try and stay as relaxed as possible and just enjoy it, I'd say. Yeah.
No, it's been an amazing adventure, it really has. It's been a very long process. In the end, you can only bring to the table what you have, and as a young singer, it's very easy to try and sound older with your voice, and I mean, you're not doing it on purpose, but you're trying to find a sound which works. And it's easier to be someone else, to be yourself vocally, especially at this age, where it's always going to sound a bit quite fresh and not naive, but young, and to accept that and embrace that, and to be able to use and to be able to sing with pieces which are incredibly difficult, but use that freshness of the voice, honestly, is very much the main thing I would suggest.
Something just kind of happens, you know, when you're on the stage, and you can look around at the audience and see that they're just kind of watching you. You know, it's almost a game.
At the moment, because I haven't got a lot of experience in stage performance, I'm pretty nervous, but it's so exciting. Yeah, it really feels like it's where I should be.
You're about to open the front door of your house, and you know you've been tipped off that everyone who you love and care for is inside your house with the lights off, about to yell surprise. there's a big party there for you. And when you go out on the stage, it kind of feels just like that. There's this incredible nervous excitement and respect and love for what you're about to do. No matter if you're about to go and kill someone on the stage or get married, that excitement is always there, and it's such an immense privilege.
If I win, I haven't actually been thinking about it. I've been trying to avoid it and just sing as well as I can and enjoy the performance, and hopefully the audience will too.
It is with pleasure that I announce that the 2009 Marion Mathy Scholarship has been won by
Sam Robert Smith.